Former U.S. President Donald Trump's civil trial continues in New York. Trump appeared in the court on Tuesday for the second day of his trial, and the former U.S. president is now facing a $250 million lawsuit. It accuses Trump and his family members of fraudulently inflating the value of their assets. Well, they allegedly did this to obtain favorable loans and insurance deals. While Trump sharpened his attacks against the case attorneys on the day 2 of the trial, while a gag order has been issued against Trump as he took to social media to lash out at the judge's top law clerk. More details on this story in the next report. Take a look.
Donald Trump's civil fraud trial entered a second day on Tuesday, a case that could end up dismantling his business empire, as the former U.S. president seeks to re-enter the White House in 2024.
This woman is grossly incompetent.
He renewed his attacks on Letitia James before the day's proceedings. The New York Attorney General is aiming to prove that Trump inflated his wealth by lying about his real estate empire. She has accused Trump, his 2 adult sons, and others of inflating asset values over a decade to ensure favorable bank loans and insurance terms, and exaggerating Trump's own riches by more than $2 billion. Early on, the government's first witness, Donald Bender, Trump's former accountant at Mazars USA, resumed his testimony, revealing that financial statements he prepared for the Trump organization were largely based on self-reported figures. Meanwhile, the trial judge has already ruled that Trump committed fraud and canceled business certificates for companies that control crown jewels of Trump's portfolio, including Trump Tower and 40 Wall Street in downtown Manhattan. James is seeking at least $250 million in fines, a permanent ban against Trump and his sons Donald Jr. and Eric from running businesses in New York, and a 5-year commercial real estate ban against Trump and the Trump Organization. Trump has denied wrongdoing, and his lawyers have said they will appeal. Later in the day, the judge overseeing the case imposed a gag order after Trump used social media to lash out against the judge's top law clerk.
Former President Donald Trump returned to this Manhattan courthouse for the second straight day on Tuesday, sharpening his attacks against Attorney General Letitia James, who herself at one point when Trump was president called him, quote unquote, illegitimate. The former president was under no obligation to appear in court either on Monday or Tuesday. However, his lawyers argue that this is a case very important to him. It involves his empire and his family business. And it's also clear that the national attention the former president enjoys at this courthouse is a lot more than the campaign trail, regardless of allegations against his business empire. Both days, the former president seized the opportunity and the media presence to talk to viewers and potential voters directly as he spoke to the camera regarding this case, calling the Justice Department as politicized and calling the allegations against him as being a witch hunt, a strategy that has so far worked for him as he is the clear frontrunner in the 2024 Republican primary. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World.